Natural selection and evolution.
What is evolution? Evolution is the process by which different kinds of living organisms are thought to have developed and diversified from earlier forms during the history of the Earth.
Charles Darwin is the father of evolution. Charles Darwin proposed a mechanism for evolution called natural selection.
Natural selection. Natural selection is organisms that have best adapted to environments, survive, and reproduce more than others. The 4 steps. Darwin's theory of natural selection occurs in 4 steps: overproduction, variation, competition, and, of course, selection.
Overproduction. Overproduction is when each species produces more offspring that can survive. Variation. Variation is when each individual has a unique combination of inherited traits, such as adaptation, which is an inherited trait that increases an organism's chances of survival. Variation is important because the environment changes. The more variation within a species, the more likely it will survive. An example is, if everyone is the same, they are all vulnerable to the same environmental changes or diseases. The more variation of types of species and in the habitat, the more likely at least some will survive. An example of this is dinosaurs replacing mammals. Competition is when individuals compete for limited resources such as food, water, space, or mates. Natural selection occurs through the survival of the fittest, which is also natural selection. Not all individuals survive to adulthood. Selection is when individuals with the best traits / adaptations will survive and have the opportunity to pass on these traits to offspring. Natural selection acts on the phenotype, physical appearance, not the genotype, genetic makeup. An example of this is when a predator finds its prey, it is due to the prey's physical characteristics like color or slow speed, not the alleles.
Individuals with traits that are not well suited to their environment either die or live few off. Evolution occurs when good traits build up in a population over many generations, and bad traits are eliminated by the death of the individuals. The set with modification. The set with modification is each living species that has descendants. This changes from other species over time. Common descent. All living organisms are related to one another.
That concludes this video.